Welcome back, everybody. Well, we got a storm coming, so I'm not sure how much longer we'll be able to stay out here, but what we'll be working on is got one of these 6-foot long 4x4 landscape timber type things, and we got it measured off in 18 inches sections, so we get 4 legs. And we're gonna make some raised bed planters, and you can make them as long as you want to, but I'm gonna try to make them where they're like no more than, say, 3 foot by 3 foot thereabouts. That way they're easy to move around. And I've been taking old pallets apart, and this is some of the wood. Still got a bunch of it over there. They got a bunch more pallets to take apart, but it is about 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got storms not too far out, so I don't know how far we'll get today. So let's get started. All right, we're still taking these pallets apart, and we've harvested a good bit of wood, so we're gonna start building our little raised bed planters things here. We'll pick some appropriate lengths here, and wood that's in pretty good, decent shape. One thing about pallet wood, it is pretty sturdy. It'll stay together for a long time. I think we're going to end up having to go over to a lumber place and want to get at least a couple more of those 6-foot by 4x4 landscape pole things, because once we get started, I'd like to get a few of them done. Alright, we got our 4 legs cut, and like I say, you put them on the ground, and that's a pretty good little height. And of course, the boards will take up to about right here. And if you had to, you could mound the dirt up, or even put cinder blocks or something underneath if you wanted it higher. But I'm trying to make these 6-foot long landscape type timbers, you know, go into 4 parts, cut down the price on it. All right, we're going to put the end together here. And doing a little research on these type of things, I found out that you want your depth of these things at least 8 inches, closer to 12 inches, and it really depends on the type of plant you're going to put in there. This is going to be like kale, spinach, you know, stuff like that. So it's not really a deep-rooted plant, but if you're going to sit there and put like corn or tomatoes or anything that really goes deep, you're going to want to have a bit more than 12 inches. But I created a little lip over top here to get us a little more space, but I'm going to aim for about 12 inches depth for this dirt on this raised bed planter type thing. All right, we'll go locate us some screws and break out the drill real quick, and then we'll do the other 2 right here. Alright, you can see one end of it here, and then we'll build in the long pieces this way and build the other end. And you see, it's even when you sit it on the ground, it's going to have a little height to it where you won't have to bend over so much. And we'll line it with cardboard and landscape fabric. That way the soil retention and moisture retention and all that. But we'll build the other one real quick here now. Okay, we got our two end pieces here. Now we're going to go over here and see if we can't source out some more pallet wood to get the length pieces and stuff. And we got a bunch of pallet wood and still a bunch more pallets over there that we can get the best, most solid pieces of wood. Alright, starting to form the box now. Don't look too bad for some most ancient whole pallet wood. Alright, we got the frame all done. Now we're going to start filling in the bottom here and see if we can't find some long pieces that are pretty sturdy and stuff. Alright, once again, thunderstorms are on approach, and we're trying to get this raised bed planter type thing made from pallet wood completed. I'm not sure whether it's going to happen. I hear kind of thunder out in the distance, but anyway, it's turning out really good for junk wood. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, slowly filling in the bottom / floor spot in this thing. And one thing about pallet wood, it's strong, but never going to be exactly the same dimensions, and you're going to have to cut out bad spots and around angles and stuff like that. But for a ton of free wood, you can't beat it. Now it's kind of like just putting a little puzzle together, and wood's looking good shape, man. It's of course I'm gonna line this with like I said, some plastic and some landscape fabric and a little bit of cardboard and whatnot, and this will be perfect to grow you know, stuff like kale and stuff. But I think we're probably gonna have to knock off here in just a minute. Let's say storms are not far off. Okay, we got the bottom of the raised bed planter thing in, and it's got a few gaps in it. We'll line that with cardboard and landscape fabric and maybe a little piece of plastic or something like that, but want it to be able to drain off these rough edges here. We'll cut down another piece of old pallet wood and dress up the corners so that way it don't look so ragged. But for a free pallet, yeah, it's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. And this one's, like I said, about 12 inches deep. It'd be perfect for, you know, planting kale or radishes, lettuce, you know, stuff like that. You want tomatoes or something like that, you're gonna have to go a bit deeper, about another 8, 9, 10 inches probably. And we'll do one of those next, that kind of planters next. But yeah, not too bad. You heard a woodpecker out in the distance. All right, I'll bring you back when I get these parts cut, and we'll dress up these corners. Okay, dressed up the sides to the raised bed planter thing made from this pallet wood, and now what we're gonna do when we get ready to put some dirt in it, we'll line it with some cardboard, and then we'll put some landscape fabric in there, and it'll slow down the draining of the water, but you know, retain it some too. And I mean, of course, there's little slats and holes everywhere, so it'll drain off right decent, but you don't want to drain it so hard that all the dirt, the soil goes with it. And it's roughly about 13 inches deep, and I dressed up the sides a bit on the corners here, because pallet wood is not exactly always dimensional, but for free wood, who can complain, man? I'll probably make a few more of these, different depths, different sizes, and you know, experiment with different things. This one being about 12, 13 inches deep like this would be great for like kale, lettuce, radishes, you know, stuff like that. Like your tomatoes and all that kind of stuff, you know. Definitely want something just a touch deeper. All right, everybody. Show you around here real quick. It is about 90 Fahrenheit. I don't know whether we're going to another storm or not. We can stand a little bit. But anyway, there you go. Raised bed planter with pallet wood. Y'all take care.